back to your screens. This is your favorite Christian morning show right here in Ghana. You do baby a friend of asem kesi da me ta me kan say kase asem kesi anya sa asem aba. Ni mu asem ba so a ye nipa and ye kan. It's that part of the year where the Methodist young people get to be given the entire chapel, the entire compound of the Methodist society to display what they do best. Tisa na watching the journey nyina ma mabuna se momfa monye de mpese muye bia, obviously under the supervision of the minister in charge. This morning we are having an up close with the executive of the young people of the Methodist Church Ghana. Well, I will let you know who are representing them this morning. But before that, remember, such a program will have to be on the hunt of cash, Sika, and it still remains a Christian service who is our sponsor. We want to go and listen to what they have to tell us.
The Christian Service University, a fully chartered private university in Ghana, is inviting applications for admission. Undergraduate programs include BSc Nursing and Midwifery, Computer Science, Information Technology, Bachelor of Business Administration, BA Communication Studies, Planning and Social Development, and Theology with Administration. Postgraduate programs include MSc in Accounting and Finance, Monitoring and Evaluation, Corporate Planning and Governance. We have MA MPhil Communication Studies, MA Christian Ministry with Management, Event Management, MPhil English and Mathematics Education. With quality, faculty and state-of-the-art facilities, we blend academic work with entrepreneurial mindset in all our programs. For more information, please call 0246 275375, 0240 154825, or 0244 596603, or visit our website www.csuc.edu.gh. CSU is located at Odenaho Kwadaso on the Kumasi-Obuasi Road, 100 meters off Star Junction. Choose CSU today to secure the future of Africa.
And to make him better known. That's
Ashefona Yemayehu Akwaba, as reiterated already this morning on the biggest platform and on that big table, we are having an up close with the executives of the young people of the Methodist Church Ghana. I want to quickly introduce them because very soon the Methodist Church is giving that platform we give every year to its young people to display what they have. With me this morning is the Very Reverend Eric Jan. He is Director, Youth Development Ministry of the Methodist Church. Osofo, welcome.
Thank you.
I'm just saying why you dino. I say story bia yeti yesi akwa bia ono wakwa no mo nsem bi onenam man okokopie okokopie e wo mortuary na nkrofo na ededa ho na okaso mo kwa akobobo no say hey hwe abedi pele oda hodins ano mo pa homa no board e di sofo oti hodins ano oba be sha se no akasa se osofo ye ma wakwa aba aha de un say ye ba ye chia ntu be chia nipa mienu miensen bi na afi yakọ the next guest so
Medase Papa, Metria, Yam presiding bishop, and executive senior admin lay president. Na fe Machia Mehokani, Mama Gertrude, Jan. Na fe Machia Masori for in Zion.
Okay.
Damas.
All right, and so the next person is the Reverend Gideon 𝗟𝗡𝗍𝗏. He is the Tema Diocesan Youth Organizer of the Methodist Church Ghana. Anyanu, tete.
Modumona,
tete mayo te.
Few onyemi, benosio. Wonderful.
Mabaiko. Maybe after some 20 years.
We see what the Lord does.
The Lord does. Anyan buhu kota onga 1 or 2 people, you can also do that.
Exactly. So I'll just learn from my boss. So I want to agree the presiding bishop, the lead president, the administrative bishop, and also the Right Reverend Samuel Furiachian, my bishop of the diocese, my diocese, and then to my wife, Mrs. Hannah Osabuti. She's at work right now.
Okay.
And I wish her all the best. Then to all young people in the Tema Diocese, I have to be biased. So in the Tema Diocese, by extension, across the connection.
To the connection.
My boss are around.
Right. So they'll call your boss. Oh, boss, next time we to bring us so that we'll greet our people. But I mean, by extension, you said the entire Methodist Church. Exactly. Also, we want to start from you. The young people are going to celebrate the Young People's Week. As much as many of us know what the Young People Week is, what is the Young People's Week and why was it instituted in the first place?
Okay, thank you very much. Young People's Week is a special week created in the Methodist Church Ghana, usually within the second or third week of July, depending on the dynamics of the calendar, to recognize our young people, especially the role that they have been playing. And also, if there are some challenges facing the young people, the church give ears to that challenges and try to mitigate the challenges. And also to display the talent and then the potentials that God has given to our young people so far as their contribution to the growth of the church is concerned. So basically, that is what Young People's Week is all about.
All right.
Maybe since my Osabuti is here,
the indefatigable duo of the Tema Diocese. Yes, Osabuti, if you want to add a couple,
you add one or two.
Yes, you can add. Go ahead.
My bones have just saying, who am I? Who am I to? But just to say that we just want to appreciate the gift of the young people in the church. So that's why we give the platform to the young people.
Okay.
They handle every aspect of the church by the guidance of the ministers. So liturgy, Bible reading, everything, preaching. But then they don't do it by themselves. They are supervised, they are monitored, and then they are able to train. As you say, everyone would say we are the backbone of a church, but generally the young people are the church. Okay. So this period we want to see how we can train them, give them the platform to perform, make mistakes for us to correct them.
Okay, right, fantastic. Yes, so Mr. Producer, let's have the link right now because the young people have always encouraged them that when their bosses are here on the show, they should share the link. And so let's have the link, let's flash it all over the country. Now, Obianshe, already I have seen a couple of young people who are coming on the regular Facebook site. But let's have the link so we can start sharing it. We are discussing the Young People's Week, but we want to know a little bit what the Young People's Week stands for. Also, let me come back to you. There are categorizations of who a young person is, and when you were coming into this year, you were talking about it. These are concerns over 2 years, but what character and what are the young people organizations within the Methodist Church?
Okay, thank you. You know, we were talking about it because one of your producers asked me, I said, Sofo, now the way you peg the age category, it looks as if all of us are older. We are old now. And we don't fall within the category of young person. I said yes. Actually, the definition of a young person, we borrowed it from the AU definition. Okay. And that is from age 15 to 35. But in our policy and bylaw, that is the old one. Because we have some organization, youth organization like Brigade, Girls Fellowship, you see that the age limit of these two, Girls Fellowship and then A and B, is below even the 15 years. So the policy lowered it a little to the age of 12. You mean
our poly as Methodist?
As we have now, though we are reviewing the policy. So as we have it now in the policy, which is under revision or being reviewed, we have it from 12 to 15, and then from 15 to 35. Okay. So these are the two main blocks of the age category that we have.
I'm wondering if we didn't allow this reformation to be captured in the recently completed constitution, then it is going to be a certain bylaw that will be outside the constitution.
Oh no, we have this age so far as the organizations and everything are concerned, for instance. But where the problem is, I believe, has got to do with the position those who qualify to vie for
into leadership positions.
Yes, that has been the bone of contention now, because the one school of thought believes that since a lot of them have gone through the process, you know, the bylaw of the major organizations, I'm talking about the youth organizations, AMB, MGF, MYF, GAMSU, and so on. You see, we have it that if you are above 35, you cannot vie for any position. Hitherto, it used to be that you should be, if you are 35.
So, also as you speak, also for Gideon, I've sent you the link. Let's begin to flash it.
All right.
After Osofo is done, you can also start.
Okay.
Yes, please go ahead.
So the position was that if you are 35, you can vie for position. That was the old system. So that by the time you go through the 3 years, you might be, say, 37, 38 thereof, and there wasn't any problem about that. But now, the apex limit is 35. So that presupposes that if you want to vie for a position, you should be around 32.
Yeah. So
that by the time you finish, you'll be 35.
Okay.
Okay. And that is for the organization. So if somebody is, say, in MGF or MYF, that has been. But you see, a lot of people see that one as a challenge, because they believe that one need to go through a society. You must be an executive in the society level, circuit level, the assistant level before connection.
Okay.
So if someone is vying for a position in the connectional level, it means that if the person should go through all this laid down, obey not just a 35 for no, and we need to do something about it as a council. So that is where we are. We are trying to either truncate the circuit and the diocese one, so that if somebody is in society, the person can vie for, say, a position in the diocese. In that case, we have truncated the circuit one, and we believe that it will give people ample time for them to vie for position. But we don't want to truncate that of the diocese. Okay. Because at least you must have a taste of a diocesan position
all the levels
before you vie for the connectional.
I think it's a fantastic one, because you see, this is leadership, and it will be a connectional and national leadership, looking at people who have that maturity to be able to pull people along.
Yes.
So, well, we wouldn't also want to say if you are below 35, you are not matured enough. I mean, this is chronology. But there are younger people who are in their 20s and are very, 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 very formidable if it comes to leadership.
Precisely. Precisely.
Let me come to Osofo. Also, will we say that the Methodist young person has come of age? I mean, hitherto, before all of us came into meaning, there was this backlash that the Methodist young person is not being seen. Will we say that now the Methodist young person has come of age, and is he being seen or is she being seen?
Thank you very much. In that context,
yes,
is he being seen?
Yes.
Not that he has come of age. I mean, the other contest.
You're not. Yes, not like, age.
I like your
contest.
Seen, yes. Right. But I just want to add to the statement you said. You see, there are some young people who are 25 years old who are lawyers.
Okay.
Some are 27 who are doctors.
Okay.
Some are even 28. They are big people. That such people, are we saying that they are not capable of leading your young people? Okay. That's a question for us to answer.
All right.
I'll answer it
here. Sure.
But then you see, comparing to, we have come far. I mean, we are still young. We have come far. But during our time as young people, not much of opportunity was given to young people to do most of the things. Yeah. But trust me, we've come far. We've come far. You see most of the young people, through the establishment of 30% of young people in a leadership position. You find most of the young people in committees, most of the young people doing ushering work, most of the young people being leaders meeting secretaries. You say, with that context, I would say that we have come far.
Okay.
But there's still more room for improvement, because I know the director will present a report to conference. And the report he will present to conference, realize that still we are supposed to get to 30%. We are still not there yet, but we have done something. It needs applause. We have done something, but we are still getting there. We are hoping that as years pass by, we will still get there. We have done so. You present dioceses and their percentages. You've done so far. Yeah. And I know you can bear testimony that when you're in Tema, most of the young people were given opportunity to do a lot of things. And I believe that in Accra, you can see some few things. So we have come a bit far, but there's still more room for improvement.
Okay. Well, maybe let me add. Once you are given the opportunities, are the young people also grabbing it now? Because there's one thing presenting the opportunities now. Are they also grabbing it as in man? So we always will compare ourselves to our sisters and brothers at the other side. It appears the energy when they go to the other side of Jordan becomes very, very, very strong. But when they are within, it's also another problem.
It's another contest altogether. They all have different contests.
Okay.
And thank God we have studied most of the contests and we know what is happening in other contests.
Okay.
Now you see, when the young people are given opportunity in our church, they do so well. They do so well. But as young people, they have faults. They have some mistakes. They have things that they do that does not please the older folks. But some of the things that I encourage the older leaders that are in the church is that when they were young, they gave them opportunity, and perhaps they also have some lapses. But then it took some leader to have a heart for them, to nurture them to become what they are right now. So what I encourage them is that the young people may have some kind of lapses, but it takes us to nurture them, disciple them, so that we'll not shout at them, we'll not rebuke them wrongly, but then we'll train them, know that they have potentials, and then we'll encourage them to take their positions. In that regard, we can still have more of them staying, knowing that we appreciate the little that they do. You go to the other contests, they don't do much different of what we are doing. The same thing. We've gone through. And we know what they do. We are doing much. And I've gone recently to other places. I know we are doing a lot, but just that when we are in our contest, we seem not to appreciate what is happening here. But trust me, when you move, I know you have moved along. When you move, realize that even them are complaining. Yeah. They are complaining. They are moving to the Orthodox Church.
Too much.
So they are saying there's a drift from that angle to the Orthodox Church. We are saying that there's a drift of young people from the Orthodox Church. So there's a drift. One way they have that, there's a drift. Yeah. But I say to my young people and the leaders that the people you have, how can you use them, harness the gift and graces to encourage others to also stay? Okay. So we've come far. They are doing so well. There's room for improvement. I believe that more encouragement to them, they'll be much more better. I believe strongly.
All right. Now, so all young people, so if I'm coming to you right now, I mean, you can ponder over this as I announce the media handles again. I want to know what attracts the young person in the Methodist Church. Because that would have informed what we do in our young people's week. And so with your number of years in working with young people, what in your opinion do you think say Methodist babunu fe? But let's announce that on your let's announce that on your platforms, Osofo Gideon has shared across, and Director CPD is also sharing all over the place. Let's take note of that. Or the assistant DYOs, you are watching your senior colleague, your boss, and your colleague, all young people organizations. Let's flash the links all over the place. Now, when you share it, make sure you click to share yourself, and then you click to like. Once you click to like, you know that anytime we send an information to WTV Sorry National, will come to you directly. Also, for now, let's have your opinion.
I'll take it from two angles.
Okay.
When you take it from Gamsu perspective, Methodist Church is seen as a movement.
Okay.
Because
but apata.
Yes.
All right, let's move on.
We are dynamic church.
Very well.
We adapt. We borrow and borrow wisely. So when you come to Gamsu circles, when it comes to prayer, we are there. When it comes to word, we are there.
Okay.
When it comes to singing our faith, we are there.
Yeah.
And when you compare this to other denominations on campus, you see that we are far way ahead of other churches. And these attract people. If say you can't come to Gamsu and say Gamsu services da. Oh. Eba mpaya enkrofo bo mpaya ankasa. Eba weather enkrofo shewed. You know, prophecy here juma choreography is there.
But these are recent developments.
Oh,
in our days in MPU, na unya
the MP no and only year for other discussion for
another time. Era, no?
You see, when Gamsu used to be Legon used to be MPU,
MP, yes.
But UCC, for instance, we have never been MPU.
Okay.
It was purely Methodist Gamsu.
Okay.
Winneba was purely Gamsu, but Thek and Legon used to have MPU. It's a Oshe dynamism ne what Gamsu as in UCC now to compare say Legon those days now
different.
Different.
Okay, I can attest to what happened in Cape Coast and but I can attest for Legon and
good.
Yeah.
When you come to the young people like in the mother church, you know the organization Gamsu is operating on our campuses, but when you come to mother churches, then we don't have Gamsu in the mother church anyway. We have MYF, AMB, and Girls Fellowship.
Yeah.
You see, Girls Fellowship is unique.
Okay. No, are you done with that? We will have Gamsu boards.
Yes, I'm trying to explain your question.
Okay,
What attracts?
Are you done with Gamsu?
Yes.
Okay, no, don't move too quick. Don't move too quick. So then we are still asking ourselves, what is it that still attracts Gamsu to these other sister churches again?
No, they are attracted not when they are on campus.
Oh, it's not when they are on campus.
That is the research.
Is that what the research has said?
Yes, please.
Okay, that is very important to know.
Usually, after they've completed,
okay,
and they are either doing their service or they are at home.
That is where the drift comes.
That is where the drift comes.
Oh, okay.
Drift
Bravo. School.
Na school no best. Oh, quiet.
This is very important.
Here now, okay. If I talk to the because there's other denominations on campus, for instance, say be a tech.
Yeah.
If you go to say chaplaincy for them to give you statistics about the various denominations, guns to say ye nika betosum
okay.
Oko UCC.
Yeah, depends for boss one. You beat medium first.
You beat medium first.
Okay.
We have numbers.
Okay. All right.
We have numbers.
Okay.
And numbers so they are not living whilst on campus because we have what it takes to sustain them whilst on campus. But after school, that is where the drift is.
Okay.
And when it comes to attraction, the America said they see the church as a movement because it's a very dynamic church. And sorry to say as I said, you've been imagine young so boko. No. When it comes to Gamsu, that thing is not there.
I see. Okay. So now let's come into the mother church, the society. What is it that will attract the younger person who is doing a service or is within the society to move from society to another sister church?
Oh, I thought it was other way around. And now you've changed your question.
Because they said
now you're dealing with what attracts them into the church.
No.
Okay.
So I asked one question to answer two things.
Okay.
The first one is what you have answered. That is why I'm coming to the next one. Now, what is it that will attract them to move?
Okay. You know, we've done some research, so based on the...
So, report on the research.
The research that we did some time ago. A year, quote-unquote, leadership issues.
Okay.
You see, some of the young people were complaining that they were not given the chance to do much when they are at home.
Okay.
And you see that the young person, as we call it, they are exuberant. They have a lot of energy. And they must channel their energy for a proper use. If you don't do it like that, they still want to do something. Also, dear baby, to a man of choir, I'm an amfan yeno A, or Baka B.
Okay.
And because some of them were not given that opportunity, that is why they were leaving. Because if somebody, for instance, is on campus and is, say, the local president, now or would nipa 30 3,500.
1,000 and over.
And yes, 1,000 and over. I said 3,500. Now, or lady prayers or kanyamia some those kind of stuff. Or we na oba na oba betnase. Or mother church no or nyeshi.
No, buy money super precon.
Yenti money super. Ya sorry bravo.
Eje ho no so na akoba ni so baba be di so na ka wako nya no wako akodu say e be hye no sofo no so ya opentem.
And no you one of the challenges. And it say obi invite no say charismatic church afi na was start. E ho no lie bi answer da anyhow. And once he gets there, oh, you better not preachy, just or bomb and kakra. And he feels fulfilled in that perspective. Once he's able to do that, he feels fulfilled. To other side, nebia wakoka. And oba, omo for instance, oba. No, we inviting the church A or church B na nyom no or ko ye bona baso ya the instrumentality ye frɛ bibi shabu or ko boka kra na ya man coins kakra ubun se na afei wakoka na ebi wo hon ma omo obeto omo fie no oma kenten instruments no so ntu wunya bi nyedan wunya bi mo you are not part of us ntu wunya bi mo enti so fi so ko ba bi na obebo amayama na bibi kakra na oko.
Okay, young Sofu Gideon, what do you think attracts our young people to either come in or to either move out? Let me put it that way.
Okay. Now come in or
move out, yes.
I like that one.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
I'm just adding to what
your boss has
said. Yeah. But I just want to say something in addition to the first one. You see, when they were in school, when they are in school, Gamsu, sometimes, not in this regime, most other regimes, they don't get the Methodist minister come to preach to them
on campus.
Okay. That's some of the issues. So they get acclimatized with the other type of preaching. So when they come to church, they don't really associate themselves with what really go on. But time has passed that we, by direction that they told them that their preaching plan should include Methodist ministers. That they can feel them, they can see them wearing the cassock and all that thing. Now, all that they do in Gamsu is the same thing they do in a church that we do. But then what makes them gel together is the age range. They have an age, they gel together. Now, when they come, the director has said something, he has come. Nobody identifies him. Nobody makes him pass the maturity class to grow him into the church, so he feels neglected. So he comes and he has gifts and graces. As he said, they call him Obeko. He goes small, they give him funds small, he stays. Now, let's look at the things, some of the things that we research added to what director said that makes them leave the church. Now, they are saying that, one, open humiliation. Open humiliation. It's a research that we've done. It's
or
not
maybe
something
open rebuke.
Let's put it like that. So there are about 11 of them, but I'll just say a few of them. It's saying that when they do something that they expect the leaders to correct them, to teach them what to do, they don't really teach them, they openly rebuke them. And some of them are saying that they take them as leaders, but they don't train them or train or retrain them. So they don't even know what they are supposed to do. And then when they are doing something out of the best that they know, they are rebuked and they are humiliated. Now, second, they are saying that they lack understanding of the doctrines of the church. And there's no space for them to be taught, though they are supposed to learn also. If they are not taught, they are supposed to find ways of reading and understanding. But they read and per their understanding, they interpret per their understanding, and there's problem. The third one also that they identify is mentorship. There's lack of mentorship in the church. Now, people have become, but they don't want the young people to become what they have become. Just like that. You see, people are in their shell. They don't want to expose to tell the young people how they made it in life. I like what 𝗟𝗓𝗘 they're doing here. Yes, they brought somebody who have made it in life to share their life experience. To be able to encourage the people that all is not lost. You should take your time to get there. They are lost. So let me just go. The next one is
also when in Tema, I saw you do similar things.
Exactly.
The contention maybe, or maybe my confusion is, I do not see the young people actually take advantage of the numerous programs. Because I know you brought very, very, very important people who went to school. But the question is, how do the young people take advantage of the team people?
You see, when you organize such programs, because it has not been there for a long time, to take some time for them to again acclimatize themselves.
Also, we are defending your people. We are defending your people. You are defending your people.
I am here for them.
Okay. All right.
So
All right.
see,
Yes.
gradually you make them understand. So we let the early people get into them to make sure they explain things to them, and then they get to understand and they move alongside. It got to a time when you were there, you realized that I brought these early folks to have a panel discussion to tell them and ask questions. I've asked questions when I was young about a particular person who have made it in life. And he said, Gideon, I've sold tomatoes before. I've sold banku and pepper before. I've sold charcoal before. I started weeping because he had a lot of cars. I was wondering how he got all these means. And he said, Gideon, be content with what you have. And he said, Gideon, work hard.
Yeah.
Now, because he exposed to me how he made it, he said that, so I'm just driving.
No, it's
but
fine. I mean, that's your personal example.
He said that when he didn't come from a good home, but when Nkrumah's regime gave a scholarship to brilliant students, he said he studied very hard to get it. He studied very hard and he got it. He said, you know, when I went outside the country, I didn't spend the dollars I received. He said, I brought it down to save, and I saved and I saved, and I came back and I built an institution. And he advised me, and I realized that his money was not a kind of man that just came out of rituals, for one of a better word, but he worked very hard. So he said, Gideon, work very hard. Gideon, be content with what you have. And that has stuck to me all this while. So I love what I have, I work with what I have, and I teach the young people the same thing. But to move on again to why they move, the lack of discipleship. Discipleship. You are disciple. When you say disciple, you're a pupil of a master. So you are deciding people to become what you have become. So if you have not become, you're making others to become what you have become. I wonder what you're making.
They can't become.
Now, the next one they identify is that the sound. You see, the young people like sound. They like sound. Sometimes they complain that the church, they don't regard the sound that is in the church. And then you see young people, whenever they hear the bass sound moving, their head will move or their leg will move. So you see, when they don't get the sound, some of them, it's not the major issue though, but these are some of the things. And the sound is not okay for them. They move to a place that they can just move alongside with that. And these are many things. You see, and the other side try to poach them, give them responsibilities to do. And when they give it to them, they allow their excesses to be exhibited, and then they correct it from there. But we are doing the same here. And most of them are staying. Most of them are doing a lot of great job. Great job.
Wonderful. And we are so grateful. I mean, I think that the Methodist young person is really beginning to run now. Honestly, in our days it wasn't like that. But now the Methodist young person is beginning to run. The running has not come, but beginning. Also, we'll be going into the Young People's Week, but I have a little challenge. My challenge is that it appears that what the young person is copying will still be music, choreography, prayer, and the prophetic. I'm putting prayer as a different category and the prophetic as a different category, so that if the young person does not see these four that we have mentioned, so for Gideon puts it as sound, but for me I'm putting it categorically as music, choreography, prayer, and prophetic. I don't even see our people chasing the word, because there's evidence to churches here in Ghana who are predominantly a word-based church and they are making it. But I don't see Methodists moving to go to some of those places. It's just four. I didn't think and do you share with my observation anyway?
I like the way you put it. You said it appears.
It appears. It appears. Yeah.
So
it appears.
To some extent, we will say yes.
Okay.
Because my brother talked about music or sound, and it was part of the outcome of the research that we did.
Okay.
Music is very good, and fortunately for us as a church, Methodism was born in song. So we believe in what we sing. But we have not, quote unquote, be intentional, training people and also making sure that they also come to the limelight. Our choirs and singing groups, they are doing well.
Okay.
But we are not bringing them, giving them further training and also bringing them to the limelight. And these are what other churches are doing, and they feel that they have to go there. Because once you go there and they identify you, they will invest in you and also make sure that you come to the limelight. No matter who fans no. And to be war adoma, that is what you want to do.
Okay.
So going forward as a church, I believe that now we have given a constitutional backing to our praise team.
Okay.
You know, already the choirs and they are doing well, but attention is shifting gradually. So far as the young person is concerned, they are into choir because when you come to Gamsu, for instance, we have Gamsu choir. Okay. But beside choir, they want praise team. You get it? And the praise team now, praise team has been given constitutional backing. And they say, I recognize. Okay. That is one of the ways I believe the church is trying to mitigate this issue. Besides that, Cecilia Menoka say, we are constructing audiovisual studio.
Okay.
They be training young people, especially those into the music and in the sound and other things. Okay. And you other studio, you bear recordings. And the praise team no, you hear say more yeah there to say Wesleyan project and others no. You bet me invest ewo.
Okay.
Because it's
so for the year can yes I know keke say
oh then and ya no asam na make
okay person be your political promise
make us say yeah studio near start by November it will be ready.
That will be wonderful. That will be wonderful.
Na me adom asoro na start you every
that will be wonderful. Again, these are part of the church and nyoma yen ka ho asem. And Samuel Mobohamoka next time de hu photo aba so that the young people will see the studio be koso.
And here we are, you be training your instrumentalists.
Okay.
Ajum to phone on so you be more platforms. See and so nyame adom WTV. Mujina mo na so yi. Yeah, say betimi aye concert kakra nyame adom either October or something.
Okay.
You be pick some of the groups. Na ya aye microphone no so mo ya de no. O ma ba beboa so that we invest in them. On betimi akwa debris say for 1 month.
Okay.
O ma ye proper rehearsals. O mo ba nyom no ba abonten otimi say we there. Methods for to these are some of the things to solve these challenges we identified in the research that we did. Okay. And it's a music aspect no I attracting crowd no say because now we are investing intentionally. Okay. Investing and not only math just as you said, it's not a math thing. Yeah. We are building a studio that will cater for these things. Also,
this is good news, and I have seen all this you are talking about in your action plan submitted to the planning office. And we can assure you that we will monitor you because the empese be say anwasem na yaka because also for Gideon I've been thinking that if your competitive advantage is the same as your competitor, then you are really not competing because the things I mentioned are really what is being done there. The same music, the same prayer, prophetic, and all the things. If we are copying and replicating in our domain, then we are not really, can we pray more than them? Can we do all the things? Can we sing more than them? Why don't we concentrate on what we think we can do best and blow it up? That has been the cry of many. I don't know what you need to say.
Before 𝗟𝗏𝗘 comes in, let me chip in this. You see, I began my statement by saying that, my submission by saying that Methodism was born in songs. And only a prime, let me say, focus as a church.
But you who Methodism be breeze contemporary, no?
Adores there, but you see, your hymns, they bet me out, and I make us say, we have not been very intentional. Okay. And you say church, many sure say your churches are a studio or more de said
the kind.
And we know me yet there are suddenly ya a bema yen dear no. Yet me I day.
Fantastic. You want to?
Thank you very much. Yeah. I'm much grateful. I love the discussions. You see, what they are doing at the other side. Yeah. We are not trying to copy them. They yearn to be given space to do same.
Okay.
Now you realize that the prayer and other things are done the same way. But you realize in the church history that it was at a point in time we're not even playing drums. we're not doing anything like that. But it took gradual process for it to be incorporated. Now I realize that these are the things that the young people want. That's why we have DYOs coordinators to coordinate them not to go off the trend. So that's why we have the Project Westland project. We are picking the Methodist hymn to sing in a way that that the young people will understand and will cherish. It should not be in the way that the choristers are singing. But these are gifted people who are in church. They want to flow the way the worship flow, but they want to sing it in a way that they feel is comfortable with them. But we have to coordinate that they don't go off. So the praying, we have different kinds of prayer. You just have to coordinate that they don't go off. Now, singing is, we have a particular, but you pray that, I mean, you sing the Methodist hymn. I brought some of them here to sing. They sang the Methodist hymn.
I mean, wonderful.
The Methodist hymn.
Yes.
And the young people are liking the way they're singing. These are people who are gifted and graced in the church, but sometimes they feel like the church has neglected them and they are not, their gifts are not being seen in the church. That's the director has to bring the student and all things, that they can help produce such people. Because producing a song alone is very a lot of money. And this will help them see in the church that the church is really appreciating the gift and graces that they have in the church. So we are not totally copying what is there. We are not totally copying. We are trying to educate the young people to love our hymns, to love our tradition, to love what is there. If you came to Dr. Clara, Reverend Dr. Clara's album launch, Dr. Adzika, Reverend Dr. Adzika led the Tidium, as it is the Tidium. It's a Western project backing. We did the rehearsal, and we sang the Tidium in a way that flows. This is what the young people want. Okay, it's not the way that the choir people are singing, but it's a way that will flow with them. So you see, when we sang the hymn, Dr. Clara sang the hymns, we backed the hymn. So the same way, we're not singing exactly, though the song that they sing is not something bad. But I tell the young people in the gospel bands, I educate them. I go and educate them. I tell them, when it's a Methodist function, you try as much as possible to sing the hymns.
Fantastic.
So I go around, because I'm a musician myself, I tell them that what you do that the church does not really like is that when it's a function like that, you don't pick other things to sing. Pick what we have and sing, and then you add one. Then you go back to it. So they are now understanding. They say, so sometimes they don't understand. So sometimes they sing and then they come and tell them they didn't sing. I said, no, this is the thing. They said, nobody have told them this. So we've put the gospel band together as directed from the top. So you see, we come to the Young People's Week celebration. I have all the gospel bands together. We're going to do 7-hour total praise and worship. I want you to watch it. It's going to be full of hymns. And then mix more with their song, just to attract them to it. So we are not totally copying what is there. We are trying to harness the gift and grace that we have here, but make them appreciate the tradition and the hymns that are here, that they sing and they get glued to and attached to it. You see, thank you very much.
Fantastic. I mean, indeed, the Methodist young person is beginning to run. And I am of the view, say, in the next few years to come, that revival that has began among the young people themselves. So for feel revival. Bibia Shasio. Now Ebebun Kamafaso. Also, before we go to the Young People's Week in the next 30 seconds, how do we make our parents understand all these innovations? Because the generational gap is still wide. Still wide. Jenen yebetimi aye ama ye papa nom ye janom ne nanom ate asese emra sesa.
Education, and to say, mommy opportunity.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Ombe quantity. You see, gums of people will tell you, say, oh, you pay, you can't say, or none of them. And just as my brother said, a method is occasional and as a functional. Who make sure say, ye hymns in the bed dominate because Okotoba, Kono Bibra, and ye will be a catch to say, none of them.
Also, let's go into the Young People's Week now. Let's go. It's the Young People's Week. Tamben year launch and a tamben a week nankasa ekoso fire film.
Yeah, that's it. The week will be launched on 14th.
All right. So, producer, you can give me that insert that I gave to you on the lunch so that we can display it. Yeah, Bajo.
Also, it will be launched on 14th of July. That is coming Sunday.
Okay.
And before the launch, we will be having a night vigil at zonal centers. So every diocese, they have zoned themselves.
And the diocesan zoning, no?
Yes, diocesan
zoning. So it won't be on diocesan basis.
No, it's on the assistant base, but every like Tema, they can have 2 or 3 zones.
Okay.
Within Tema
so circuits are going to zone themselves within the diocese.
Precisely. Let me put it that way.
Okay, all right. But
then
the what shall I say for Friday? Friday
yes,
the 12th is the vigil preceding the lunch. Okay.
In fact, we are talking about prayer.
Yeah,
prayer. You talk about things that are moving.
Okay.
Our young people would like to pray. Until Friday, okay,
so that's the 12th.
That will be on the 12th.
Okay, all right.
Then Sunday
the 14th.
That will be 14th, the luncheon at all societies.
Okay.
And on the Monday, we'll have symposium and discussion on the church's theme.
Okay.
Here, we are not getting one person to come and speak on the church's theme, but we want about 3 or 3 people.
A panel.
Okay. So they'll be looking at the theme from different perspectives. Okay. You see, maturity, we cannot say maturity is just one person.
No, no societal basis and also zones.
No, and then see society.
Any society, society be a panel.
All right. Then we come to gambling and then gaming on the 16th. Okay. In fact, at the connectional level, we have a group that have come out with a short, let me say, drama or something of that sort. Okay. From Omoko, I think this Pokuase area ho yene ohineno kokasa into much some video kakra. Okay. Or my script or matro and more acting. Like normal movie.
Yebenya biya you aha.
Inti ye launch a new year. Yebebra mo copy about 10 minutes or something. Okay. About gaming and gambling because you who say and sometimes when you stand before them and speak, speaking alone will not do the bring the necessary visuals. The visuals are important. And in fact, our young people are talented. Video now.
The Methodist is a talent on it. I can't say about space. Said you're working.
And we pushes Quarcoo or more Kokoye by Yami we will show it. We will send copy of it to every diocese. Now it drew her or me after 10 minutes. Then the discussion will flow. Okay. And that is what we term trending issues. Okay. Thursday. Wednesday, for instance, let's go to Wednesday. Thursday is a local arrangement we've given to and every.
Thursday, need to be and you call Wednesday now. So say Tuesday, you call Wednesday.
Yeah. Okay. Wednesday, we have personality branding or entrepreneurship. You just choose one. Okay. Because we need to add value to ourselves if you want to be relevant in today's society. That is what we call it, personality branding or entrepreneurship. Okay. Of course, issues about marriage, divorce, and the rest, they are on ascendancy among the young people. Okay.
So you have said that Thursday is a local arrangement. So from the Wednesday, we come to Thursday the 18th. What is local arrangement?
Local arrangement, we are giving every society opportunity to do something that they believe that a problem or a challenge they want to address or something they want to do themselves.
Okay. Yes, our local preachers may take you over. So you can look.
So say a lay preacher. The local arrangement. Society now
they should plan their
something. The society should plan something.
So now we can come to the Friday now.
Yeah.
Relationship
and marriage issues. And the baby okay. So based on what is happening in your society or environment. Okay. And then we have sports evangelism. In fact, sports evangelism now concern have been raised. And we are looking at it, say, be more say, diocesan base. Not all dioceses will participate. That is why we have clean up exercise, so that if your diocese is not participating in the sporting evangelism, then you can do clean up exercise and this. But concern is say abana say kobo say bia Accra tema winiba to kwanya ba Accra ba beba ebi omo kono ma brenti to affect the Thanksgiving service on Wednesday. So we are still discussing with the committee whether to put it on Friday. That is Saturday, right? Coming Saturday. Say beya ibetimi a nti wan hwe a changes kakra. But initially, that is the plan. Say a sports evangelist. So what else kind of honor per se. Mo with him or secretary na say look that will be but there will be sports competition among some dioceses. And the dioceses we are selected or more for guys young people on Bebona. There are rules say or more born yenya be 4 5 be omunye Methodist.
Because now can because emra your mom will be Methodist and you import two players ever. They are always so maintaining.
Yeah, very important. The essence is to win them through the football.
Foreign players.
Foreign players. And to win to me Methodist for
that's
also
fine.
The foreign players are na Methodist. Na say after that football competition, you been your mama or my aka sorry because that is one of the ways as I say evangelism activity
that is very fine. Okay, then you and also there is a certain level of local arrangement on the Saturday, no?
Yeah.
Okay.
The last is Sunday.
The Sunday, yes.
Sunday in a Thanksgiving service. Then we raise money to support youth work.
And yes, it's a day society in farmer young people near
Adzika. Neska no. Adzika ye honse say that asore no. And there was 2020 conference agenda. In fact, it was at 2019 expanded GPC. Na yes, I report what the expanded GPC agreed about 2020 conference agenda. Accra. 50% of the amount raised will be left at the society. Then 25 to the circuit. And then another 25 to the diocese. Connection there,
that's a fair.
Now, yes, because we have Yasa, we want our mothers and fathers to support us, especially on the 21st. Na yenyes ka bebre ntim famwa young people not to register and also
that
to
use
yes
and you hear extra money be if we are able to do this.
Say it me believe say all societies are more person ma baby ne there. You get enough money to help them to come.
All right, so on this Sunday there is also a local arrangement by the ministers to who preaches, or we are giving the chance to the young people to display their preaching talent.
I think my brother 𝗟𝗏𝗘 mentioned it earlier in his submission. So Young People's Week cannot. One of the reasons for Young People's Week is to give the young people the opportunity during the week to lead most of the services and activities in the church. In the Bible reading, preaching, and as a phone, young people no. And it
will be interesting, I mean, to sit and also to have the young people preach how bit charismatic or mainline so that all ministers will be. I mean, in St. Paul, it was done. It was done in those days, I hope so. Also, Gideon, just 30 seconds for you to add up if also for your boss has left anything, then we can open the phone lines.
This kind of question, my boss have said everything already. But just to add that my boss have given us a guide, because you can go to certain villages, certain deprived areas, and certain things cannot really be handled. So just to add, if it's approved, it's just, it's a guide.
Yeah, it's not cast in stone. You can modify to suit your
the context you find yourself, but the core of the guide need to be followed. The core.
Very important, very important. So that Ashefone say director can't na said yourself for 𝗟𝗏𝗘 aka nye se chenchena achen de ye nyeni ti we no ahweso de na ye hwe na ye na so for aboa young people no na modini ka monka na mu say the program outline comes with a team, and we are following that connectional team, and no one is permitted to add or subtract to the team. It still remains discipleship going into Christian maturity, anchored in Paul's epistle to the church in Ephesus, Ephesians chapter 4 verses 14 to 15. Now the young people are ready to call and ask questions. 0256253461 053-835-0625. The phone lines are open right now. Now, we are asking the question, how are you celebrating the Young People's Week? So, Obed, you are testing me from 𝗟𝗏𝗘. How are you celebrating the Young People's Week? All the other dioceses please call in. If you want to ask a question, please ask a question. If you also want to tell us something unique you are doing, please let us know as well. One of the things we'll make sure we do here at WTV will be a review of whatever you did. We want to be able to come and share the success stories as well. To say all the unique things that came up in the Young People's Week. So that we talk. We want to have all the pictures. The media team. The media team is also the young people. You will be expecting your videos and your pictures so we can display them. That's one for the man. And now are you? Now are you? All right. So Adolfo is in Accra and is our first caller. Adolfo.
Good morning and say no.
To ungodliness and good morning.
The deacon, your director, and the well, I say, this great exposition of your mind. One key thing is that as young people, there are lots of opportunities for us, and the need that we tap into these opportunities. And then I'm narrowing it down to what St. John Methodist we are doing for the young people. Over some time, we are casting one of the best societies when it comes to celebrating young people's week. And I just want to go through activities for the young people. So, Sunday will be launching it. On Monday, that's the first day of Young People's Week. We'll be having what for the ethics book competition. The ethics book competition is where I say debate, but then it's not for or against. They come out with an ethical issue to discuss. And at the end of the day, the ethical issue that comes of the topic, yes. So we are having it. And this time we are competing against direct and society. Last time you had St. Peter and Equoyena, you blue. This time around, you had Mount Zion Society and competing on this. On Wednesday, we are having a program called Bond and Blend.
Okay.
In my society, there have been some accusations from the ladies saying the gentlemen are too boring. We are too quote unquote methodical in being artists. We are not able to shoot our shot.
That's a compliment. Being methodical is a compliment. All right, so that's fine. That's fine. Let's allow another caller too. Thank you so much, Adolfo. Thank you so much. The phone lines are open. We say jam nasa ashasiepa. The lines are jammed already because everybody wants to come in and call. We are expecting more calls. Tell us what your society is doing. Tell us what the zone is doing. All right. So let's go to 𝗚𝗏𝗍. Kwame, are you there? Kwame, yeah. Let's hear you.
Okay. I would like to thank the director and Reverend Afarley for the impactful words this morning. I have one challenge. I'll start from the monetary aspect. Then later I will maybe talk about our program.
Okay.
And I'm talking from, let's say, 𝗦𝗎𝗍𝗶 Cathedral of 𝗚𝗏𝗍. Yeah. But the monetary aspect, I think some of the doubters are not making sure this percentage displayed by Reverend Vincent, the director, are not making sure the circuits and societies are having the good share of these percentages. The 50% being at the society, 25 circuit, and 25 at the national level. Because some directors are still doing assessment and other things, which is making it difficult for some of the SY and the CY. So I will plead with the director to, talk to some of the DYOs to make sure these percentages are being strictly adhered to.
Okay. Good. All right. What's happening at your place? In just 10 seconds, summarize.
Okay. We have pushed our vigil night on Monday.
Oh, you are having your vigil on Monday?
Yeah, Monday night.
Oh, really? People go to work? Okay, all right. 𝗚𝗏𝗍𝗶.
Yeah. And on Tuesday, we are thinking of having a movie night, a movie related to marriage and relationship issues.
Okay.
That's what you are going to. On Wednesday, we are dealing with what do you know? It's a general knowledge about the church. General knowledge about the church. So it will be in the form of what you have seen on television. What do you know? And resource person will take us through all these things. And organizations and other people, they have the panel, they'll be answering the question for us. And on Thursday, we are having education on technology.
Okay.
And get a resource person who is enriched with all this education. On Friday night, we are planning with our Gamsu. The Gamsu night will be there on Friday night. We are giving Gamsu the time to have a program with us on Friday night. So we take it as Gamsu night. So on Saturday, we have the church clean and Thanksgiving on the Sunday.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Do I have another caller on the line? Almost there, no. Okay, now, you are calling from Tema, my former diocese. Now,
yes, sir. I'm calling from Tema. Good morning.
Lower your volume.
Morning.
Lower your volume and listen to yourself in your phone. Okay, go ahead.
Good morning.
Morning.
I'm Sergina from Community for Society.
Oh, okay, Community for.
We thank you for this discussion, and we pray that our ministers will give us the opportunity this time around to do such. We are so grateful that our DYO and then our director has given us the insight on whatever we are doing.
Yeah.
So we are so grateful.
Yeah,
you for the good work you are also doing.
Mr. Na, you should have said that I was your former minister. I was your immediate past minister. I think the minister in charge will give you the chance. That I can assure you. Yeah, chair community for phone All right. Do I have another caller on the line? I think he has drawn. Okay, so let's go to a shaman still in the Tema Diocese. Raphael.
Hello.
Raphael, yetio.
We say no.
To ungodliness.
Me mazpa. Me pamucho. As some person me say to set be going to me postpone the honor. The young people speaking now. Any first question now. The other one say contribution. Say let's say young people no. Time we in a for the whole year. On what I meant to. Yeah, I'm yet to be big. I can call. Yes, I know.
Yo, yeah, that's a Philomena. Hello. To ungodliness. Who Frefi Kumase?
I'm a person through the blue where be Sherman.
You.
This is music no more yen. Do baby, I message it as for my aroma. A different for more car, without the subway that says then no idea to. Among caution to us on one year and family. So, my father, my district, dear father, man, direct cannon and 24 answer the question, you man. 35 years now, almost young people. I saw everyone. Yeah, I made you money. It was the take to me what you were over. Obey me to see a quadra to tap a year, man. Or the last time on the meeting come as opening. The next 2 years, the person control your age, you know, a very me to me. Or young Bama, all my way, your energy, no obey me a year, Jumano. But about control it, so not 35 years, dear fellow.
Okay.
The grandson to Pierre Patrol about 33 years. Obey me a year, Jumano. But if I saw 33 years at 35, and the time is so, I will come down the street. Young Bama.
Yo, director saw Mushu.
And I'm going to get you to a program. I am watching. Okay. 35, my friend will be at school where Juman and some can happen. You have to work for youth ministry in the Moko. Did I know one milk for no more one than women and men senator? Not as a youth. Sorry, your movie, dear. You, yeah, that's it. Sorry, Corona.
Sorry, Corona. And so director say, Mushum. Okay. All right. So, producer, can we push on? Raphael. Hello, Raphael. Hello, Raphael. Can you hear me?
It's Emmanuel.
Oh, Emmanuel. Are you calling from Domi?
Yes. Please.
All right.
My papa is on TV today, so I'm very happy.
All right. Let's hear you.
Papa, I salute you.
Come.
Papa John, I salute you.
Waje, or say I take him, Waje.
Please, I want to find out what are the measures you are putting in place to integrate the youth into the decision-making body of the church. Because most of the times, it's like the youth doesn't really have a say. And we are found wanting, so we are hanging in between. And what measures are you putting in place to bridge the gap between the youth and the old? Because we go around and they don't have the heart container.
All right. Director and DY will answer that. They will answer that. Do we still have that? All right. So, Honorable Quarcoo citizen. Okasefi Kumasi. Morning.
All the dances in the circuit in Ambas. The can step for the fact that it's white year with Juma and the young people speak in fact. Odono Eba and see all the CY and all other stakeholders or Mubwa and Saturday or Mugoso. Because you are complete percentage, the Sikane briefly of people speaking about 50, 25, 25. This is like our society, no. Not that director, but I think it's allowed for the society youth council to have its separate account. First, the canon will be paid into the account, but the minister and the society, will be the principal signatory. Now, if we say we are which number directly into the society youth.
All right. Director, you are not. Yeah, that's it. All right. Thank you. Director, you are not with that regard. All right. Let's go to Sinyani. Francis.
Hello, Reverend. Hello.
To ungodliness. Francis here too.
Yeah, this is Francis in Sinyani, the Ultimate Secretary.
Oh, okay. All right.
And then I will thank you very much for this education and the most grateful.
All right. Thank you. Is that all your comment?
As part of our plan as a diocese, we will be doing a diocesan zonal all night on Friday. We have the circuit in the various zones, so on Friday it's going to be a zonal all night. And also the circuit and societies have their program last night, of which one of the societies from my circuit, I have their program last night here. On Monday, we'll be talking on the theme.
Mm-hmm.
And then on Tuesday, there is a talk on Yasta and resource festival. I'm going to educate the young people on the experience that I have about National Yasta that they see this ago. Then we also have a talk on a relationship which is on Wednesday. Then on Thursday, we have a talk on gambling, betting, and then segregation by our past example. Then on Friday, we have a video show that is we want to educate the young people on some of the trading issues. For example, wearing of two earring necklace on the level of the main, the implication of that. So that is going to be good Friday. On Saturday, we have and Sunday, the Thanksgiving. So
all
for
right.
us, that is
okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. We appreciate your call. Let's go to Cape Coast. Era. All right. So we have lost Erefua. Well, we are still picking your calls. The men of God are here to answer your calls. Now, Erefua, you are back. Era. Hello.
Hello.
Era, Ekasa fi Cape Coast. Ottenden. Irani line no and shedda and go through. Let's pick the comments from Osofo and DYO, the answers that you want to provide.
Okay, thank you very much. One of them asked whether they can open an account. This, I believe, has got to do with the superintendent minister or the leaders meeting, for that matter. You know, we have youth support fund.
Okay.
Afarley I think 2013. Yeah. Say young fam one year anniversary new year, young people's week new year. This can be back home so that if there are young people who are in need, for instance, entrepreneurship or education or something of that sort, and a minimum be account for that one.
Okay.
Our move here or modeko. Ebi on the swa or modiano or modia co joining like say YDM is a council. It's not an organization. And the money are already na ebum. And you move here bibia na omodiamo. But I understand my brother. Baby, I be a home with the kobum safi, okona wokopia.
A fancy system.
Now, fancy 17 ebia or can bet. Majority of societies, because of the 2013 decision about youth support fund and maybe account for that matter.
As a show, castle be postpone.
In fact, unze way no a annual event, and this say society been to mean send pim. So we hear free hokora. And no so person ya dey me sure suggest on new bishop.
Say fisro hono.
Or say fisro hono eba. Ebia na bibi soronko pa binti.
Na ebe ye nwanwa so pa say.
Bibi soronko
sa so. All right, you go ni boy town. Hello.
Hello,
Azar ba yetio.
So, na
amen.
So, also, imagine that you were going to
okay. All right.
As part of your family, you may have not tried the online to and I will put the
Sir, you.
Yeah, so it's out there. Speaker near Reverend Fifi after your uncle.
Okay, also for Fifi, okay.
Of Peace Methodist Church. I will Tabona Star Branch, KD, NCR Council, not Fridays, not Council. I will, exercise the home. Sunday, also, don't get to mind to be out there.
Okay.
Now, so from the little question, I didn't care connection yet, about make it the airport at the primary electric towers. Now, you see, yes, I can before for that, yet shop. Now, she, electric towers.
Okay. You, Mr. What about Wesley Towers that? Yes, sir. Yenko cra capacity no. Eti enim sempeni for yen hwehwa ma yankasa ye ba besi yankasa ye retreat center kese pa nti emre ni du ha sikasem no na ye bompa se be wie peyo osoro bebie. But we are getting there. We are getting there. Nti penifo nim die nti a omode yasa na kwhwe bebie omode akwahwe. All right, yanko Samra boy. Hello. Hello, can you hear me? All right, I think say on team. All right, yeah, the base here, the calls no ABC here. Main cause of Gideon, also for wrap up for us. Is there anything you want to say to the young people? For you, I'll allow you to be biased this time.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I'm grateful.
Yes, sure.
Just to comment on the age a little bit.
Yes.
I just want to say that when you are young, you always wish to grow. when you are growing, you don't want to grow, you want to be young. I'll just end there.
You end there.
Just end there. But as you said, it's the church, the same church, the same zeal you use for the youth work.
Yeah.
When the age catches up with you, why not go to the next one and use the same zeal?
Yeah.
But you always want to remain in the same level, whereby the zeal is always compact. There's a lot of zeal there. So when we push them to main fellowship Suma, we will pick up the game together. That is the point on that one.
Okay.
Then I just want to say that the young people are doing well, getting themselves involved in Young People's Week celebration. And we pray that their zeal will just be pushed together and upwards as the year passes by. And the diocese, we are having three major programs as the diocese. We have had CUO's meetings as we agreed. As I said, 7-hour total praise and worship.
Okay. And
that will be based on the hymns and then a little bit of contemplate.
All right.
Then we have choreography battle.
Yes.
We call it Storm the Yard, but there's choreographic battle.
Yeah.
So we have Gamsu from Legon coming. We have society that have. We pick their talents to make sure that they understand that the church appreciate their gift and graces. But we don't let them go off. Dressing is key. The way they do things, I am there. We monitor them all the time. And then we also have a general cleanup, and evangelism. We do the same thing. But other societies are permitted to do a lot of programs, as the writer is saying. Look at the guide and go through. So I go through all the week with them and see that things are going. I mean, it will amaze you that when you go to societies, the young people come. They come in their numbers. That means that they wish and they want to be part of the church. And we are encouraging you that we appreciate your gift and graces. We appreciate your zeal. Be with us. We'll get there. God bless.
All right. Thank you, Osofujan.
Let me say that we are doing all these things together as young people. And we want to crown it at YASA. So most of the questions that the people were asking pertaining to age and other activities, I want to encourage young people to be at YASA. Because
what's the YASA date again?
From 1st to 4th of August.
Okay.
It's not about only programs like talks and the rest. There'll be report reading. We need to take decision. We will finalize on the bylaw and then the youth policy there, because the highest decision body, so far as the young people are concerned, is YASA. Okay. So that is what we'll be doing there. So if you want really to make input into young people's work going forward, try to be at YASA so that the venue is Pentecost Convention Center.
Somebody said we should go to obviously not possible. So and it's a residential program.
Yes, please.
So to ask the director's comment, we are seeking for sponsors. Okay. They are individuals in the church, Methodist young people who have the money. Okay. This is young people's program. This is YASA. Just call director, come to the 𝗟𝗏𝗘 Towers. Just say I'm donating.
Director, let's put your number across. They should call you directly to your number. And if there's do we have a special?
No, we have a special number.
Yeah, let's have it now. Let's have it now so that we can announce it right now. Now, whilst director looks for the number, we are having our vigil on the KNUST campus, and it's Gamsu local. So, producer, if that insert is ready, you may want to. So all my students, my former students and current students, no Gamsu family, we are meeting right there. We're friend of Killer Bagbola show. We are here on Friday, and it is Tutujegu Empire. But said the method is for no pepe.
Mantero
Tutujegu but still under the supervision of Osofo Anochi anyway. Ono na headmaster ujina hwa. Oye the enye so ya odi abano. It is still going to be prayer, prophetic, and the word. See all of you in Kumasi on Friday.
I've sent the.
All right. So let me quickly announce.
And if you can send so that they can project it for us.
All right. Producer, please check your phone right now and have this done for us. And I'll be so glad. I'll be so glad. So, dear friends, the Youth Development Ministry of the Methodist Church is seeking sponsorship for their incoming YASA. It's being announced that between the days of the 1st up to the 4th of August at the Pentecost Convention Center, all Methodist young people are gathering there. The account number from the GCB is 1241130005076. Producer will put it on the screen right now. The account name is Methodist Youth Ministries Division. The Momo is 05958607775. Me say si Momo no so 05958607775. Let's begin right now, dropping the money right now. Yeah, shall see
Momo name near Methodist Church Youth Ministry.
So Momo no edia ebeba no Methodist Church Youth Ministry. Methodist Church Youth Ministry. It's right displayed on your phone. Let's begin dropping in the 50 Ghana, the 100 Ghana, the 1,000, the 2,000, or 200 krana per so the ba utimi the ba 20 Ghana so for metimi the ba fatum. So far as it is a figure, you can put in it. You said the Momo number the crown so say eba esu and konkogumu sesia, and we will be announcing this almost every morning for the young people.
Wow.
Yes, every morning we are going to announce it.
Now, the young people show no yes started.
Oh, so we are building the script very soon. We are going to have the young people show right here. It's my young people no pana. That sponsor. It's Wesleyan do this time over cash, but we are looking for, once we get about 2 sponsors, we are ready to go. But you should be ready to.
Yeah,
all right, viewers, want to thank you so much. Young people, and we looked into the activities of the young people, especially the incoming Young People's Week. It's been a fantastic discussion. It's a movement. The Methodist young person is moving. It's moving. I will keep moving until it has been Osofo Jang and Osofo Sabote who were my panelists this morning. Thank you so much, Osofos, for being with us. All right, we are not done yet. We will come with WhatsApp on social media. Until then, give us some few minutes of your time. Remember that this segment is proudly sponsored by the Christian Service University. Meseope School Papa, admission, edda form, addition, edda form, transcript, MFI, you want to go to Christian Service University. Christian Service is your university of choice. All right, say goodbye for now.
Christian Service University, a fully chartered private university in Ghana, is inviting applications for admission. Undergraduate programs include BSc Nursing and Midwifery, Computer Science, Information Technology, Bachelor of Business Administration, BA Communication Studies, Planning and Social Development, and Theology with Administration. Postgraduate programs include MSc in Accounting and Finance, Monitoring and Evaluation, Corporate Planning and Governance. We have MA MPhil Communication Studies, MA Christian Ministry with Management, Event Management, MPhil English and Mathematics Education. With quality, faculty and state-of-the-art facilities, we blend academic work with entrepreneurial mindset in all our programs. For more information, please call 0246-275375, 0240-154825 or 0244-596603, or visit our website www.csuc.edu.gh. CSU is located at Odeneho Kwadaso on the Kumasi-Obuasi Road, 100 meters off Star Junction. Choose CSU today to secure the future of Africa.
And to make him better known. That's
Yeah. Onyame bako. Eh. Negano.
Mande benye ba fe, ba fe akenye ba hito no mama kwebo.
Onya the live by live. Collection. All right. Wonderful. These are the times when you are so proud to be a Methodist. Hey, Wesley, I'm sorry, a friend of Methodist. Yet in na yeah, sorry. And we're also here happy to be your presenters at this moment where we have gotten to. We are going to what's up on social media.
All right, so we'll take a look at all that is trending on all social media platforms, X, Facebook, and then we go on to the video of the day. But today we'll start off straight from X. And what is trending here? First thing trending here is Captain Smart. The next one is BEC. We all know that BEC is starting today with 5,353 posts. Trending again in Ghana is hashtag Date Rush. And trending again is President Putin with 5,593 posts. Trending again is Prison Break. Trending is Darling. And trending again is Brenwe. And then again, we'll go all the way to Tamale, and Tamale is also trending down there. And so when you pick your phone and you go to X, you find
Brunei.
Oh, okay. So these are some of the trends you find on Twitter or X.
Tamale is also trending.
Yeah, Tamale is also trending.
Hey,
I don't know the reason why Tamale is trending.
Tamale is trending?
But if you pick your phone today, you find out the reasons why all these are trending. And so we'll take a look at the post, our very first post. It's 5 Minutes Craft posted this. It says that I am the first on earth, the second in heaven. I appear twice in a week, and you can only see me once in a year. What am I? Riddle. If you're good with riddles, so it is E. Joseph Kote Jani says that it is E, and Rose Williams also says it is E, and Rian Brady says that the letter is E, and Vivian says first on earth, second in heaven, twice in a week, once in a year. So the E has been capitalized for you. And these are the trends and these are the comments. I think it's letter E, and that is coming from Sheikh. Now Sherry says, how did people come up with an E? Because two E in a week, 1 E in a year. And yes, that's correct. A miracle. That is from Doran. And Awan says that it's E, now I have seen everything. And Noah also says, man, you got me. And Nori says the letter E, or that's a capital letter E or small letter E. So earth has a capital E beginning with it, and then heaven has H and then E. So that's the second. You come to a week, we have W-E-E-K. And so it appears twice in a week. In a year, it appears once, Y-E-A-R. And so that is Y-E is the answer for you. We'll take a look at the next post. Motherhood by Agatha Iberi says the small button is for you. It's for your urine, and it releases about 3 to 4.5 liters of water, while the big one is for so you all know. And then others don't really know what this is, but when you take a look at it, the small part here is what is used for wee-wee. So whenever you use the washroom and you go there to pee, please use the other side. And Glory says, I have been pressing both at once. Now I have understood it. Victoria says, wow, we learn every day. I used to press the big one followed by the small one. With some laughing emoji. Bennett says that, understood. Gladys says, I used to press both to flush. Okay. Ernest says, okay, so Gladys again says that sometimes pressing the 2 buttons isn't enough. You have to press again. Shame on me. Well, Janet Kwachi says, I press all together. Oh. Agnes Kwachi also says, hi, I can't stop laughing. Me too. And I match the 2 together self. Hey. Okay, Olivia Kelly says, been pressing both all my life. And so if you have been pressing all the 2, please, this is an indication for you. Sometimes you don't have the ones with the 2 buttons on a particular
water. You press all the 2 for more water.
But you go to pee, how do you expect to press all to get
for more water so that I can clear fast.
Oh no, the small one will give you the liters that you want. And so please, if you go into the washroom to pee, use the small part. If you go in to do otherwise, please press the big part. But don't press the two together. Don't press it simultaneously, please. And so we'll take a look at the video of the day.
Together we can join our talents together. Obi animu ye nchen obi. Yenya ye gina hey eyemre ne don anato. Somebody could come and could do better. And as we are here, Osofo Adzika, combine my strength with Mesna to give you a sumptuous delight. But you know, we have always said that for everything you see here on screen, it is a certain production team that is led by our producer. It's a team. And forever we are going to be a team. And so do we admonish all of us. Now what you so be mu momokomi, na le amara so be mu, and then all of you move together. All right, so on the brighter side of life, it's birthday time. Go.
All right, so Professor 𝗟𝗟𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍, happy birthday to you. May you be jealously guarded as you age graciously, bro. We wish you divine favor of longevity and prosperity. We really love you, and these are from the members. Okay, and so this is Bra Ben Lante Mills. Brother, may you spend the rest of God-given years in faithfulness and joyousness. From 𝗟𝗟𝗍𝗍𝗍 Methodist Men's Fellowship, they're wishing you, Bra Ben Lante Mills, a happy birthday. This is Madam Rose Tovo. As you grow older, let your heart grow fonder of the small mercies of the Lord and the secret miraculous ways of God. As you grow older, strengthen the belief that He will always be with you no matter what. Happy birthday. And this is from 𝗟𝗟𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍, wishing you a happy birthday.
All right, so the birthday screen still says it's on it. It's a happy birthday, Madam Janet, wife. The Children Ministry wish your birthday will usher in fountains of joy, baskets of happiness, and boxes of sweet and savories. This is God's wish and our command. Wishing you a very happy birthday from 𝗟𝗟𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍 at 𝗟𝗏𝗍 inside Samra Boy Circuit. All right, so to another belated wish, Nana Ajwa Emesabaniatha, belated happy birthday wish. We pray that may the Lord direct your path and favor you in every aspect of your life from your cousins. Right, so to another wish, belated though, Mauta Saloma, and it is a belated happy birthday wish to you. God bless you.
All right, and so belated birthday to you, Eric Kofi Mensah. Belated happy birthday wish to you, Amma Papa of 𝗟𝗟𝗍𝗍 Multimedia Ministry. May God bless you abundantly beyond measure, and cheers to a brand new year in your life, Eric. Happy birthday to you, belated birthday, Mrs. Ellen Ishan. Belated birthday to you, my love. I pray for a long life, good health, and blessings of God upon your life. And this is coming from your husband, Mr. Eric Ishan, wishing you a belated birthday. And to our final belated birthday, this is Mr. Stephen Kades. Okay, I hope I'm right. Gamsu Local Head Organizer, UEW. Belated birthday wish to you. May God grant you the strength to continue your work and wisdom as you go through your education. And this is from the Gamsu University of Education, Winneba Local. And so they're wishing you a blessed birthday, belated birthday, but enjoy it to the fullest.
All right, so the time is up. Some few seconds to go today. We have exceeded the time just a little bit, but we want to finally salute our gallant sponsors. It has been still on the trot. Downwell Methodist University, MIP, KFK Food, Sanctify Natural Spices, Barbarella Clothing, Multi-Credit, Omana Omasoyumu. Well, we still have some sponsors who come in the form of supporters. We say, a harvest that you were chairman for and you were supporter for. I'm ready, I can supporter for. So our supporting sponsors have been the Wesleyan Dew, the Christian Service University. Yadamasi, pictures for so a tire to den. Yadamasi, and so ebim we are still inviting Juma for Mofele say Juma Mofele say Mobetimi so you must still. We do not take these gestures for granted. Well, it's a Monday, and it's been from me, also for Adzika, and
listener.
All right, it's a bye-bye for now. See you tomorrow for another journey. Bye.